share stories for the young kids to learn something about the prophets, and there will be a prize next week. So today you listen to the story and you have to understand it, and then when you listen to the story and understand it, then next week you get a prize regarding the question that we're going to ask. So the story basically is one of the Sayyid he actually shared on WhatsApp, and I like this, so I translated it in English. The story about Prophet Moses. Prophet Moses wanted to know, how does God take the weak's rights? If somebody get oppressed, how does he take the rights for the weak man? So he said to him, go to a certain place and wait for me there. So Prophet Moses, listen carefully kids, you have to listen very carefully. So Prophet Moses, he went to this place, he stayed there half a day, and he waited for the prophecy to be revealed. So a big strong knight, he came on a horse, and he got on the horse, and what he did, there was water and there's a tree, and there's like some grass. So when he got off the horse, he drank water, he sat down, he relaxed. He had 40 dinar in his pocket. So when he had those 40 dinar in his pocket, he fell asleep. When he fell asleep, he dropped those 40 dinar and he got on his horse and he left. So when he left, another man came. This man is a young boy, he's a shepherd. He has sheep, and then he came down. When he came down, the sheep were drinking water, and he was having a drink, and he was relaxed. So he went down under that tree, and what did he found? He found those 40 dinar under that tree. He was very happy. He said, yes, I got this money now. So he took the money and took the sheep with him, and he left. And what happened is, an old man, very old man, that old man came, he was carrying a load of stock on his back, and he dropped those stock of wood, and he came down, he done his wash, he drank the water, he sat down, he relaxed. He's a very old man, he has a white beard, everything's about him very old. So he sat down under the tree, he fell asleep a little bit, and then what happened is, this very strong warrior, he came back, very furious. He said, where's my money? He said to him, what money? I don't know what money you're talking about. He said, I put my money here, I left my money here, and then you took it. He said, no, I didn't take my money. So he took out his sword, and he struck this man, and he killed him. He ended his life. So what happened to this man when he ended his life, this old man, Moses was surprised, Prophet Moses alayhi salam. He said, where is the wisdom in this? Where's the hikmah? Allah said to him, the young man was borrowing money from that shepherd. That 40 dinar he was borrowing from that shepherd. Every time that shepherd asked him for that money, he overpowers him. He said to him, get out of my way or I'll kill you. Do not ask about your money. So that shepherd never asked for his money. So what happened is, when that warrior left that money, he dropped it. So what happened to him? That shepherd took his money. God gave him exactly the same money that he gave to the knight. He gave him without his knowing. That's one thing. So we have a saying in English, because what goes around comes around. You've heard that. So if you do good, you'll get good. You do bad, you get bad. So this shepherd got his money from the knight indirectly. Okay? And for the old man story, that guy who got killed, Moses asked him, he was very upset. He said, why this old man has to be killed by this young warrior? This old man, once upon a time, he used to be a leader out of a state. So what happened to him is, that old man killed this knight's father. Remember the warrior? The warrior that came down and the big strong knight. This strong knight, the old man, once upon a time, he used to be a bad dictator. He killed this man, this knight's father. Do you understand? So when he did that, this man took revenge for his father, but he didn't know. So he killed this old man because he killed his father. And the shepherd got his money from that knight without getting overpowered. That was the story behind it. This is the wisdom behind it. This is how God works. God works in a mysterious way. God, for example, sometimes things for us does not work, and we get really upset about it and say, why this is not working for us? Does God really hate us? No, God does not hate us at all. He only wants the best for us, and the only way is we have to, by time we understand this is why it didn't work out for us. Things like that, it needs time to understand. I'll give you another example. What did Prophet Jesus عليه السلام use? Isa عليه السلام. Isa عليه السلام used the method. What kind of method did he use? When he was to look at things in a positive way. How to look at things in a positive way. Prophet Isa when he used to walk with his companion, he walked with them one by one. So he taught him that. He said, come with me and I will guide you to the right path. So when their companion come with him, the disciples, the 12 disciples Prophet Isa had, when they came with him, he used to stop next to a dead animal, very dead animal. He said, look at this animal. Look at how dead it is. Can you tell me the good thing about this animal? They looked at the animal and they said, there's nothing good about it. It smells really bad. It has a very old fur. There's ant coming out of it. There is nothing good about it. Isa alayhi salam, do you know what he said? He said, I'm going to look from a positive side. So what he said, look how white the teeth is. This animal, who can use the bones? We can use so much of this animal. You have to look at things from a positive way. If we don't look at things in a positive way, we can't have a positive generation. The goal behind this, we can sit down here all day and preach about a lot of things, but as soon as we leave the Husainiyah, we don't know nothing. Our problem is because we don't really take them to the field and show them what needs to be done. This is the goal behind it. A lot of us here, I'm not worried about their intelligence. They're very intelligent people. But the goal is the youth. Where is the youth? A lot of them are always on their iPads. How are we going to catch them? We have to go to their houses. How do we go to their houses? Is we have to do stuff like activities for them. We have to, for example, whatever social network, they go on YouTube, we have to be on YouTube. They're on Facebook, we have to be on Facebook. This is how we serve the youth. They're not willing to come to the Husainiyah because it's cold and they don't want to enjoy it. And the ladies, they sit in there, they talk about whatever they want to talk about, their daily agenda. That's okay, I'm not saying it's wrong. But at the same time, how they're gonna understand this? The only way they can understand this is through the things they want. We have to figure out what they want, not what we want. We already passed that. We already done our Hajj. We went to Iraq. We've been chased out. We brought our youth here to understand. How we're going to lead them if we're just going to continue judging them and not making them feel welcome among us. This is what we have to do. Inshallah, you guys, the little ones, I'm talking to you guys, all of you pay attention. Next week, everybody, about the story that I mentioned about Prophet Musa. If anybody, I'm going to do a quiz for you guys. And whoever wins the quiz, inshallah, gets a prize. Thank you very much. أفلح من صلى على محمد وآل محمد.